Donald Trump also posted a series of Truth Social rants, so extreme and paranoid and so openly authoritarian that you have to ask, how much worse is this going to get? I want to start with the idea that the auto pen has become such a tool of conspiracy theorists. An auto pen is a device that presidents use to sign documents of different kinds. Trump is now claiming that the auto pen is part of a massive criminal cover-up that somehow rigged the 2020 election. Here's what Trump posted, and this is really weaponized stuff. Quote, "Whoever had control of the auto pen is looking to be a bigger and bigger scandal by the moment. It is a major part of the real crime that the presidential election of 2020 was rigged and stolen. Millions and millions of people knew that. But the radical left Democrats waged a campaign of inoculation and innocence like none that had ever been waged before. This is why the unselect committee of political thugs who were given a full and complete pardon by the person who wielded the now illegally used auto pen, deleted and destroyed all evidence and information from their corrupt and vicious witch hunt against me and many other people whose lives were completely shattered and destroyed by this historically criminal event." Remember, all that happened is Trump lost. Trump is calling it people's lives were shattered by a criminal event. You lost an election. And then Trump continues, "Remember, it all began with dirty cop James Comey, Obama, a hapless and cognitively impaired sleepy Joe Biden, and my now very famous accusation that they spied on my campaign. Whoever had control of the auto pen is just the beginning. The biggest crime of all is that the 2020 presidential election was rigged. I, MAGA, won the election by millions of votes, and everybody knows it. God bless America, for the fight has just begun." This is a man screaming into the void and commanding loyalty from tens of millions of people. And he still can't move on from an election he just plainly lost over 4 years ago. And then he gets into Walmart and the tariffs. Last week, I reported to you, Walmart is predicting higher prices thanks to the tariffs. Trump is now threatening Walmart, demanding that they eat the tariffs instead of raising prices because they're his own tariffs. Trump saying, quote, "Walmart should stop trying to blame tariffs as the reason for raising prices throughout the chain. Walmart made billions of dollars last year, far more than expected. Between Walmart and China, they should, as I said, eat the tariffs and not charge valued customers anything. I'll be watching, and so will your customers." Threats earlier to Bruce Springsteen, now threats to Walmart. Trump continuing on the bullying of the Fed around interest rates, saying, quote, "The consensus of almost everybody is that the Fed should cut rates sooner rather than later. Too late Powell, a man legendary for being too late, will probably blow it again. But who knows?" Here's what ties all these posts together: rage, paranoia, and a thirst for revenge. Palpable. He's still obsessing over 2020. He's threatening private companies. He's laying the groundwork to punish judges and officials, even citizens like Bruce Springsteen who don't fall in line. Extraordinarily dangerous. And this is the sort of rhetoric that leads people to commit violence. We saw it on January 6th. We saw it again when a man tried to breach an FBI field office. We're going to see more of it if this continues. This is not just Trump venting. This is Trump signaling what he wants to do with power, and he's daring people to try to stop him. Nobody around him has the slightest clue how to reel him in. Now, on the bonus show today, we are going to talk about a lot of things going on. 2,000 Starbucks baristas are striking over a new dress code. What's up with the dress code? I will tell you. The DOJ is looking to make it easier to indict members of Congress. We know what they want to do. They're not hiding it at all. And finally, we will talk about the Mexican ship that crashed into the Brooklyn Bridge, leaving some casualties, injuries, and disbelief among many. What on earth happened? All of those stories and more on today's bonus show.
I love Tesla.
Forget about Tesla. The bonus show. You can sign up at joinpakman.com. You can use the coupon code "It Will End Soon" to save about 50%. And please, please, please remember to get on my Substack newsletter. You can email info@davidpakman.com and say, David, put me on that newsletter, or sign yourself up by going to davidpakman.substack.com.